Hey and welcome to Throne and Liberty with Aragon. So here I just want to talk you through the boss mechanics of Temple of Slaughter. Some of you might get a bit puzzled because it's a little bit different to the easier version. However, there are definitely some new things you really need to know. This is a level 50 co-op dungeon which actually has the best in-slot crossbow you can get in the game right now, with also the best in-slot arms for damage dealers, giving that 14% critical damage when you get the set. So it's really a dungeon you should learn to get those items, either to sell or for yourself. But now let's get into the mechanics. So when the boss announces with the text above his head, you need to go to these things that are spawned. That's new. Then you need to grapple up higher again, and somebody needs to land on the top. And you need to activate this chandelier, which is going to drop water. Then you need to activate the chains. So other people can activate the chains while somebody goes to the top. The other guy's done that while I triggered the top, as you saw. So it takes a bit of practice, and that's basically it. You gotta learn how to do that, jump between the two. Basically, as soon as you're slingshotted from the first one, just press spacebar and fly, and then you'll be able to grapple onto the next one and go higher. Otherwise, the boss has the same poison circles he puts in the ground, and he has the same fireball mechanic, which is upcoming. So just be on the lookout for the person who gets the green beacon. And when that happens, that person needs to move away from the boss, and people need to move in between to intercept. Don't share the fireball damage, there's no need, and I'm moving in the way, but fortunately our teammate managed to get free and move out of the way to avoid that fireball. They move in a straight line. I'm playing as a wand with dagger, and so yeah, I can heal. There we go, we have the mechanic again. We slingshot ourselves off that one and then off this one, and then dive down straight on top and activate it. Meanwhile, two other people activate these chains, and that's it. That will dump the water on him and cancel this effect. And yeah, we just keep everybody alive. Successfully defeated that mechanic. The boss is about 50% HP. We don't have the most damage in this group, so you're going to have to play the mechanics properly. You can't just cheese it by burning him. Here we have the poison pools again. Whenever he does that tail mechanic, you can expect them, and just make sure you're not standing in them. And keep everybody healed if you're the healer, and keep tanking if you're the tank. You really do need a tank here in these later dungeons, because the boss really racks up on that damage. And so you need somebody with some extra defensive stats and hit points to be able to survive that. Again, just move out of those poison pools. At this point again, we're going to be getting that fireball phase. So somebody's marked. There we go. I can go try and intercept as well. This guy's going to take the first one. Is he able to take the second one? Yup, he's the tank. And can he take the third one? Yes. But fortunately he didn't kill the other guy, because I guess he just got broke free again. Same thing like the last time. The tank took two, and then I was a bit late to take the third, but apparently I didn't need to. And again, we slingshot ourselves up to the top, trigger the chandelier, and then two other people trigger the chains. And there we go, prevent that mechanic. Boss is 25% HP or so, and we just got to get him down. Keep up healing everybody. It's super easy to play as healer in this game, honestly, and yes, I have like a dagger as my offhand weapon, but honestly it makes no difference. Sure, you could play with the bow and you could have an extra cleanse ability, which would be nice for everybody, but it's not really necessary in the end of the day. I can take this fireball. There we go. At least we took something. And the tank, we need to make sure he's surviving. We don't have another heal. That's one thing I'm not used to, is healers having such long cooldowns. You go from a game like Neverwinter where you pretty much can spam your heals as much as you want until you run out of, say, mana, divinity, which we actually have run out here. Again, we got that mechanic again. We're going to go grapple up here and then try and get that one again, but we just about failed. We should have pressed our spacebar a little bit earlier, but the boss is dead at this point, and so we can just go and see what loot is in store for us. And overall, that is Temple of Slaughter. GG. Fairly easy once you know the mechanics, and as long as you have people who actually know what to do. So that's it. We actually got one of the best in slot arms pieces, the Shadow Harvester grips. We just need to try and get like the pants ideally now. Those are boss drops, so super hard to get, or you just get lucky from some chest. And ultimately, if you're trying to complete the Codex, well, it's very simple. There's nothing special here. Just defeat the first and second mini-boss, and then defeat Rex himself. The next one is to just defeat the different enemy types in here multiple times. And the last one is, yeah, just defeat that first boss while you're burning, survive one of Rex's fireballs, and use the piton to trigger it to stop him from, going in a frenzy. You can see I still haven't got the defeat the first mini boss while burning, because usually we kill him before he even sets anybody on fire. But yeah, this is the first mini boss there. He sets you on fire. The way to counter it normally is to go in the water. For some reason it actually takes super long to cleanse the fire in this mode, so I was waiting here for quite a while and the guys just killed him anyway. And to be honest, I should have just also killed him while burning, because that's part of the achievement. But they seem pretty squishy, those mini bosses, so you shouldn't have much trouble on that first one, and you honestly shouldn't have much trouble on the second mini boss either. Just don't kite all the adds to him. You can creep along the wall to avoid quite a bit of the mobs, but yeah, you will have to kill a few. But overall, that's it for Temple of Slaughter. Hopefully this helps to get you through the mechanics of it. Just a little bit different with that last boss. Just learn how to use those grapple points properly. Just make sure you have enough stamina before you get to this phase, so that, you can do this properly and trigger it. And the faster you do it, the less damage everybody takes, and you should be able to all survive. So thanks all for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.